Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, this is going to be your full moon in Pisces reading. Now, this Pisces energy is very intuitive, very psychic. It's the full moon of the mystic, okay? Dreams, imagination, and your connection to spirit are going to be highlighted. So this full moon in Pisces graces the skies on Wednesday, September 2nd, infusing the collective with a dreamy, mystical, creative vibes of the watery sign of the fish. And while the most empathic of us will struggle with the sudden deep dive into emotional depths, this lunation or this full moon spells magical manifestations for all of us. And as you guys know, the full moon is an amazing time to release what no longer serves us as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this, Aquarius. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that you need to hear for this Pisces full moon. Okay, you get the Strength card in reverse. I like that. Nice. Pisces full moon has something important in store for you guys. All right, so your overall energy here is the Justice card, the Justice showing up in reverse. So this is a reminder from Spirit that, karma will be balanced out. Some of you are feeling like there's a decision that's made that really isn't fair, and Spirit's urging you to please get out of any sort of victim mentality or any thought. Don't let this get you down. Things are going to work out. There are ebbs and there are flows, and there is certainly something here that seems really unfair, but justice will be served. For some of you, this is somebody who really did you dirty. For others of you, you didn't get the job or the promotion that you were looking for. For others of you, you've had a run of health problems and your relationship breaking down and then losing money and etc. etc. Okay, but Spirit wants you to know that these difficulties, when we hit rock bottom, although I don't see you at rock bottom, but when we have difficulties, these challenges, they happen for us, not to us. Okay, so that's really important to contemplate here, Aquarius, because I'm seeing here you guys showing up as the Strength card in reverse. You might have Leo in your chart. You might have or you just might be exhibiting these qualities, but the Strength card in reverse is really telling me here that there's some of your inner demons that need to be tamed. Some of you have been triggered by something, maybe something somebody said, maybe it's a breakup, maybe, it's some sort of slight. And it's really sort of sent you in a little bit, I'm not seeing it as a huge downward spiral, but it's really got you in your head, and it's really, like your self-confidence, your decision-making has really taken a hit as a result here, okay? So this Strength card in reverse, it also could be that you're not feeling strong enough to continue with a relationship. Maybe you're feeling, beaten down by a job. Maybe some of you don't feel like you have the physical strength to do what's necessary. Okay, but Spirit is telling me to remind you that you are surrounded by by this very celestial choir. Okay, so your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides, everybody here is rallying around you, because I'm seeing the Six of Wands. It's like really yelling out at me that yes, Aquarius, you can do this no matter how you might feel right now. Okay, if you're feeling a little bit down, if you're feeling defeated, if you're feeling like your confidence is low, this is all going to change. You can change this. You can change your reality at will. Now, how you project yourself to the rest of the world or in your relationships, Eight of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. Some of you guys I'm really picking up on have received gifts, psychic powers, energy healers, or maybe you guys have been working with past life regression and stuff, but there's something here about ancestry that's really important. Some of you guys, you've been told by family members, like, oh, your great grandmother, was a good singer. Oh, you're great. My sisters, your mother's sister's aunt was a psychic or was a reader or was an energy worker, something along those lines. But people see you as very hardworking, paying attention to the details, doing what you have to do, and really focusing on each step of the journey and not so much on the destination. So people see you as this earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and they see you as serious. They also see you continuing some sort of family line, something in your DNA. Okay, it's like, I think there's like, one or two people in your family or that know this, or people are saying like, oh, you look so much like this person, something along those lines. It's really coming through here, really strong. But they also see you as very hardworking and, getting the job done, not complaining, not getting off your horse, having really taken your time and really put in all the appropriate energy into whatever this is, a relationship, a job, your spiritual journey. What's blocking you? The Six of Wands. So this is a reminder from Spirit that you have a lot of support in the astral realms, in the 5D. So from your angels, from your spirit guides, from your animal spirits. And it's really important, Aquarius, that you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Some of you guys might be seeing things out of the corner of your eye. Some of you might be feeling, the kisses of the fairy wings as they sort of flit past you, and you might, you're just getting little sensations. Again, this came up in a reading, one of my weeklies, but I think this is speaking to you guys as well, because I'm really getting these messages. You need to trust in the signs and the synchronicities that you're getting. Some of you guys, might be working with channeling spirits, or you might not even realize how powerful you are at doing that, and you might have passed on loved ones projecting smells. You might hear sounds, you might hear songs sort of randomly pop into your head. You might, you just might touch certain objects. For example, I'm using a crystal, but I could touch this ring and you might get, visions from it. And so, wow, Aquarius, powerful, powerful stuff. And you need to really trust in this. The Six of Wands is victory. Okay, and I'm picking up here with the Justice card in the reverse, the Strength card in the reverse, and victory as a block for you. That some of you guys are keeping yourselves small. And I don't exactly know why that is, but I think because there's a feeling of, feeling tired. You might, the mundane, the monotony of it all, the length of the journey, the time that it's taking might be really getting to you, Aquarius. But Spirit's saying, really keep your head held high. You are receiving powerful messages and insights with, and I say this in all of my readings, but, this summer for me in the Northern Hemisphere, June, July, August have been very powerful. We've gone through eclipse season and we've had the Lionsgate energy. So we've received lots of new light codes that we're integrating. We've received lots of upgrades to our psychic abilities. And it's funny, there's not a lot of highly psychic cards in this reading, but I'm picking up on this very, very strong, Aquarius. Trust your powers, trust what you're going through, because you're integrating this. You guys are getting an upgrade to your psychic abilities, or you've had them, but you need to believe in your own magic. Okay, and we'll get to that in a second. The next card out is what do you need to do to overcome these obstacles? Six of Swords. This is peace of mind. So again, this is part of integrating this upgrade to your psychic abilities, to your healing powers. Some of you guys might be working with tarot or Reiki or what have you. Trust in it. Have confidence. Believe in your intuition. This is the message of this reading. Aquarius, you guys are powerful. The world needs you. You chose to be here at this time. We need the powers that you have. Some of you guys are clairsentient. Some of you are clairaudient. It's going to be different for a lot of you, but have peace of mind. Okay. Also, this is a reminder here with this Justice card in reverse, things that seem unfair, these challenges you've experienced. Okay, this is all going to level out. This is all going, you will be rewarded for your hard work. So please don't give up now. Now, the next card out is what you can do within in order to help achieve your goals and desires. The Magician card. You have what it takes. You need to believe in your own magic. Now, the Magician card is also sort of telling me that you might need to keep this information to yourself. Keep it very close to your chest. When you're working on a big project or a big reveal, or when you're on your spiritual journey and you're coming into this information that maybe you're dreaming of people and things and they're appearing the next day. All right, maybe you're dreaming about numbers and you play the lotto and you win, or what have you, things like that. It's really important that you keep this to yourself until you have integrated this. Okay, and integrating isn't just intellectualizing it, it's also living it. So give yourself the time, okay, to really suss out what's going on, to acclimate to this new reality that you've experienced or that you are experiencing. Now, what you need to know is the Chariot card. You are moving onward and upward, and you're moving fast. Spirit really wants you to think about if you didn't have, and if you knew that whatever you set your mind to, you could achieve, if you didn't have any blocks, okay? So if you had all the money you needed, if you had all the support, if you had all the time, what is it that you would do? And Spirit wants you to take that mindset to whatever this reading is speaking to you about. For some of you, it's going to be love, but for a lot of you guys, this is your spiritual journey. You guys are powerful psychics, empaths, healers, energy workers, mystics, and yogis, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that you will be successful. And that's going to be key to turning this Strength card around. You are supported. If you feel like you're on your own, if you feel like things have been difficult and unfair, you're not sure how you're going to pull yourself out of this, Spirit saying, through prayer, through meditation, belief in your magic, believe in what's going on, believe that all of this is happening for you, not to you. Now, your final outcome is this Capricornian energy, the Four of Pentacles. It can also represent Earth, but the Four of Pentacles is a card of needing to let go, all right, needing to release, needing to give in order to receive. But what I'm seeing here, and I know this is actually a wine glass, but what I first saw there was a magic, crystal ball, your ability to scry. Again, there are no, none of these cards are particularly psychic, when we normally read them, but I'm an intuitive reader and I'm reading, this is you and your psychic ability. You are going to step into your power, and this is you creating the foundation for your prosperity, for your abundance, for your relationships by stepping into this power, integrating the light codes that you guys have received. All right, so this is a powerful reading. And Aquarius, I pick up, it hasn't been easy, but you know what? There's success in your future. You might want to keep it to yourself while you're still sort of figuring things out, as you're still sort of integrating these energies. Six of Wands, you're supported, you will be successful. Six of Wands and the Chariot card showing up with the Six of Swords. You are moving on to bigger and better, and it's going to happen a lot faster than you think. All right, even if you feel like you've been sort of stuck for a little bit, or you've been a little bit confused, or you've had some setbacks and some challenges. Some of you might be feeling like, this journey is taking a long time, but you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. All right, so additional messages for Aquarius, please. All right, and we get self-love. Yes, and look at that. We get another 6. We have 6, we have 6, and we have 6. So 3 6s. Some of you guys might be seeing this number. 666, 66, 66, what have you. This is all about loving yourself, putting yourself first. You deserve it, Aquarius. Some of you might, often, and it happens to the best of us, it happens to me too, where, when things are tough and we get down on ourselves, this is it. That's exactly when you need to pump yourself up. You need to, build yourself up. You need to focus on you, whether that's, making yourself look good that day. Remember that the clothing that we wear, the colors that we wear, that's energy. So that speaks a lot about, how we're feeling, but it can also change the mood. For me, for example, I work a lot with aromatherapy and oils. So, there are lots of oils that you can use that can uplift your mood, that can calm you down. But just really working on, like, what is that, what is that smell? What is that color? Who is that person? What is that music? What is that time? Do you need to meditate, pray? Do you need to shower? Do you need to have a candlelit bath with a glass of wine? Just make sure, that you guys are extending the love and compassion that you extend to others, to yourself, especially during this time. You get 44, the master number. Again, this is interesting because the Four of Pentacles is about building a really strong foundation. 44 is telling me there's going to be a lot of success in the 3D, in the material world, the attraction. You guys, right now, really important to pay attention to the vibration, the frequency that you are emitting, because when we're sort of down on ourselves, okay, when we're depressed, when we're feeling, you know, and some of us might even be anchored in this victim, you know, in the victimology of it, of man, nothing good ever happens to me, etc., etc. But remember, the more we love ourselves, the more we pump ourselves up, the more we're going to attract what it is we want and what it is we need. And you guys, you are going to attract money, success, abundance here. Some of you guys are starting a spiritual business. For others of you, you're using your intuition to make decisions that are going to bring about abundance. Now remember, abundance comes in lots of different forms. It doesn't all have to be material, okay? But for a lot of you it is, especially with this Eight of Coins. Some of you guys have been really trying to manifest, you know, more money, a raise, you know, maybe even, you know, getting your entrepreneurial ideas or business off the ground. All right, and then we get discernment, number 10. Yep, so again, look at this full moon right there in her third eye. What was I saying? Using your intuition to make the decisions that you need to make. Now, it's interesting because I don't know if this is supposed to be a moon, but for me, I'm seeing it as the sun. This is sort of her heart center, but it's moving into her solar plexus. So for those of you who do energy work, really focusing on your solar plexus. Again, that would be the strength card, that Leo energy. Remember that Leo's mantra is I will. And they love the spotlight and they love being showered with praise. This is all going to come to you. But there may be an imbalance in your solar plexus chakra, that divine masculine energy, being very decisive, standing up for yourself, creating, you know, setting your boundaries, but also that self-love. So this is powerful stuff going on here, okay? All right, Aquarius, I like it though. Master number 44, you guys get 666. Those are the numbers that Spirit is going to be communicating to you during this next lunation, that from this full moon to the next full moon. So really pay attention to what you're thinking, what's going on when if you see those numbers appearing to you. Okay? And you get euphoria, honor yourself. Absolutely. Some of you guys are feeling downtrodden. Some of you guys may have been in a relationship where somebody was putting you down. Some of you might be going through a breakup or a divorce, or lost a job, or got a negative sort of critique at work or something along those lines. But you know what? You don't deserve that. That's not you. So I love, you know, I love the synchronicity from Spirit. You know, honor yourself. You deserve it. Okay. Solitude, alone but not lonely. Yeah. So some of you guys, that's where you're feeling, but remember, I was really picking up on the Six of Wands. There's this energy, in the spirit world, they are rallying behind you. And we get perfect acceptance, number 29, breaking down to an 11. And look at that. We also get the number 4 coming out again. So 44, 4, 4. So lots of 4s coming out. 29 breaks down to an 11. Okay, the Justice card in this deck is also is the number 8, but it's normally the number 11. So again, some of you guys might be seeing 1111, but it's a reminder for you to strike that balance within, Aquarius, and that everything is going to balance out. Perfect acceptance, accepting who you are. You are perfect just the way you are. You're doing exactly what you need to do, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Look at that. You get Moonstone rhythms. Perfect for our full moon reading. And look at how beautiful that is. Again, that psychic ability on blast. Okay, you guys are very powerful here. So the mantras for this card that my Aquarians need to be reciting is, I am balanced by the rhythms of the moon. My hormones are in sync with nature. I am in tune with creative feminine energies. Each lunar cycle brings change. Yes, and manifestations, and you're also releasing this feeling of maybe not being good enough, or not strong enough, or not healthy enough, or you're accepting who you are, and I love that. So the pearly opalescent feldspar moonstones have a bluish milky shimmer that resembles moonlight. It rules over the third eye and solar plexus chakras. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. Third eye and solar plexus. It's the zodiac sign of Cancer, and we have the Chariot here. So some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, or have Cancer in your chart, or just exhibiting these qualities, but also Libra and Scorpio. So lots of Libran energy. The mysterious gem is known as the Traveler's Stone and is worn for protection, especially those who travel at night. It's helpful for those who wish to travel inwards and discover more of their spiritual nature and purpose, picking up on lots of that, you guys. This reading, I love this. The properties of moonstone become stronger when the moon waxes, and it reaches its full potential when the moon is full. So this is a time of reflection and rebalance, finding strength in vulnerability. Yes. All right, knowing you are supported even when it isn't obvious. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is giving me goosebumps, but in such a positive way, because this is everything I've been picking up on this reading. Knowing you are supported even when it isn't obvious. Receiving something with grace is an act of giving, empowering the feminine. Yeah, beautiful. I'm trying to think. Moonstone comes in different colors. Okay, but if I'm not mistaken, here you go. Here's my moonstone egg. Okay, just so you guys know. But it comes in lots of different colors. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.